Andrew with Prime Medical Training, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Prestan AED Ultra Trainer. But before we jump into that, I just want to give a shout out to our sponsor, WorldPoint. They are the leading supplier in all things CPR, first aid, health and safety training related supplies. They have a huge inventory, and they are constantly adding to that and finding great products, high quality products to help you in your training endeavors. They do great things too, like free same-day shipping on products that they have in stock, no minimum orders, and then they also have top-of-the-line customer service. Highly recommend checking them out. You can find out information in the description below. So the AED from Prestan, this is the best AED trainer in my opinion. We use exclusively Prestan products in our company. And so we'll take a look at it here. It comes in this soft shell. You can open the zipper up like so. And then inside is going to be your pads are up here in this little sleeve, and then your AED trainer down here. The AED trainer is pretty similar to a lot in that it has the same configuration with an on button and then a shock button that'll flash when it's ready to shock. But they also have this like child button here in the gray, if you can see it. And that allows you to toggle between adults and child or pediatric scenarios. So if you want to switch it up, or if you're running a pediatric scenario and you want to use this, and you press that button as soon as you turn it on, and it'll adapt to that scenario. The other thing that it does is it has a couple buttons down here on the bottom for increasing or decreasing the volume of the AED, and then you also have the ability to change up the scenarios. So if you want to run a longer scenario where the first time after it analyzes, it advises a shock, and the next time it doesn't advise a shock, you can switch it up like that to give some variety to your students. Another thing that I love, and one of my favorite things I think really drew us to this product initially, was the pads. So there's two great things about the pads. One is they can be reused over and over and over. We rarely replace the pads on these devices. But when you do have to replace them, they're very inexpensive, and so it's just very economically, it's a great buy. The second thing that we love about them is that the pads are responsive. So in the center of the pad is a pressure sensor. So when you apply it to the mannequin, the AED will know that you've applied the pads, and it'll start its analysis process. A lot of AEDs, whether you apply the pads or not, they kind of have this timed sequence, and they'll just keep going with their script, and they'll say analyzing even though you haven't applied the pads on them. So that's a plus to this, is that it gives it a little bit more realism, and it responds to the rescuer's actions. So that's the AED by Prestan. It's the Ultra Trainer. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment below. If you want to catch more great reviews like this, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions for WorldPoint, you can contact them at marketing@worldpoint.com. You can also follow them on their Facebook channel, which is going to be, their handle is WorldPoint Inc., or their Instagram handle, which is WorldPoint ECC. This is Andrew from Prime Medical Training. Talk to you soon.